You know when life just won't cooperate with you? Do you know that feeling? When you're in a rush, you just gotta do something, man. You just gotta make it simple. Kailangan mo lang magmadali. And then your earphones end up being so tangled. Well, welcome to my live chat. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Let's wait for more people to come in. Let us send the notification that we are now live. One sec. Here we go. Sending it. Boom, boom. And boom. There you go. Okay, let's go live on the other side. Let's also play some videos here. Some music, I mean. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. And now we have music. Live na rin tayo sa kabila. Alright, let's rock, chat. I do have a photo shoot tomorrow. And it's gonna be really early in the morning. Tumawad na ako sa call time. Diva. Tumatawad sa call time. But I was just very honest that work for me ends late. Apart from the streaming, we also do a lot of our editing, a lot of our scheduling of streams. It normally happens after we stream. So that's why if you are tier 2 in the memberships, and this is no pressure, by the way, no subtle comment here on me telling you to switch to tier 2. But normally, if you're tier 2, you see me send all these videos here. Let me show you so that I could show you properly. So if you look at if you're tier 2, you have access to pre-released videos and unreleased videos. Okay, you have those. You have access to those secret channels in the Discord. But basically, every time I send videos in advance, so I send them before they get posted. All of these are posted by me manually. That's why you would see them at the most random times, like 5:30 in the morning. There's 4:30 in the morning, 1:42 in the morning, 1:46 in the morning. So that's me sending you the pre-release videos para magkaroon kayo ng preview and ma-maximize yung perk nyo as a tier 2 member. So yeah, that's what we do normally after the stream. Kaya sinabi ko na if okay lang, please patawad sa call time. And so from 7 a.m. call time, I think, or 8 a.m. call time, tumawad naman sila. They gave me an hour. They gave me an hour, and I think they placed me in, I think, the 8 or 9 a.m. call time, which means I gotta sleep early. And that's so tough, man. That's so tough. Like, and by the way, that's a 8 or 9 a.m. call time. Nakailangan ready ka na. It's not like I have to wake up at 8 or 9. I have to be there by 8 and 9. Properly dressed, hairstyled already. But hey, that just means I think I'll take that as a big reset button. Because if you're like me, I have really bad sleeping habits. I don't mean to say that I don't sleep a lot or kulang ako sa tulog. It's just that the way I naturally operate is my mind is just really more awake in the evening. I am more productive in the evening. I'm more creative during the evenings. During the daytime, as in when I say daytime, I'm talking 12 to 3 or 4 p.m. I'm super sleepy. I don't feel energetic at all, and I want to blame it. I wanna blame my genetics for it, but at the same time, I know I'm better than that. By the way, it is true. Hindi lang palusot yun, ha? If you find that you are a night owl, you may have inherited that gene, because if you think about it, the theory goes that the theory goes that back then, right, hunter-gatherer days, nung mga caveman days natin as people, somebody had to stay up at night. Somebody had to stay up at night to protect or to watch over everybody else while everybody was sleeping. Half of the tribe would probably be awake at night just to do that. And so that gene got passed on generation after generation. And that's a fact. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it an excuse. And I am even telling you that... What's up, Gio?
Hala, kakapasok ko lang tulog na agad ang usapan. Bakit?
No! So yeah, I wanna treat this early call time as a forced reset button para what light color do you want, Gio? Para tatry ko ulit matulog ng mas maaga. I want an earlier sleeping time. I want like a 1 a.m. sleep time. You know what I mean? Like a 1 or 2. After stream, 1 or 2 hours, tulog na. Because it's virtually impossible to sleep right after a stream, by the way. After a stream, you're hyped. You have energy. You've just been finished yapping for 2-3 hours. And then you gotta sleep. Impossible, Chad. Impossible. Let's just change the light color right now. Blood red. So I do also apologize for starting the stream at this time. I wanna. Nah, that's too dark. That's too light. There you go. This is the darkest red that I can go, bro. Now that's more pink. There. That's the darkest I could go. Is that good enough? That's the bloodiest red I could think of. Anything else is gonna be lighter on camera. There you go. Perfect. That's your F50. I know, Ron, nakakahiya, no? Nakakahiya magsalita ng ganito. Meanwhile, we have Zaddy Trunks, who barely gets any sleep. Meanwhile, we have SWG, who works a lot, barely sleeps because gusto niya talaga mag-hustle. And then we have Gio, who just doesn't like to sleep, period. There you go. They're suffering from insomnia. What is sleep? I know, bro. How many hours? Chat, curious survey. How many hours of sleep do you get in a night? Ito na naman si Damaram eh. I missed you. Welcome to the stream, Damaram. Alright, chat. How much sleep do you get on average? 5 to 6 hours from Tristan. On average, right? Naka 4 hours? Bro. Shout out sa tropa ni Super Cloud na hindi maka-move on dahil talo ang Pacers niya. Shout out sa tropa mong yan. Get over it. Get over it. OKC champs, baby. SGA. 8 hours, that's pretty good. Unknown news wrist. 5 for Damaram. Alex with 7. 3 is your average. Do you do afternoon naps, Gio? 3 is pretty wild. Like, that can't be possibly healthy, bro. Do you get afternoon naps? Yeah, SWG. Let me know. Lately, ano ang average sleep time mo? Duration pala. Gaano karami ang tulog mo in a day? What's an absence attack? As in tipong nagiging lutang ka? Like, parang out-of-body experience. What's up, Lars? Welcome also to the stream. Okay. 3 sa umaga, 3 to 4 sa gabi. Hey, that's not bad, SWG. That's actually quite good use of your time. Considering that you're working how many hours? That's pretty efficient. You're good. You're good if you get to sleep like that. Na pag may time kapag oras na mag-out sa work, your focus is so good that you know that you need to sleep properly. A form of epilepsy? Wow. Any cure for that, Gio? I had 8 hours last night, baka 7 hours average. Yeah, Chad. There's no glamour in not getting enough sleep. I mean, we have Gio here, right? Who's actually chronically sick with a sleep disorder. There's no pride in yo, I only get 4 hours of sleep because I love to hustle, baby. Nah, maybe that's gonna work for a couple of years. And then, before you know it, paunti-unti na nag-change yung behaviors mo. It starts with irritable days. Maybe some days you just find yourself a little bit more aggressive than usual. Some days, lutang-lutang ka lang. Some days bigla ka na lang nagtataka bakit hindi mo na-gets yung binabasa mo or yung pinapanood mo. And then nagiging mas madalas na tong lahat. Sleep deprivation long term is a real issue, Chad. And I think we're plagued with that. Our generation plagued with lack of sleep. Oh, absence seizures. There you go. If you had a spoiled son, use the belt. What are you talking about, Zoom? I'm on the. By the way, just to be clear, I'm on the side that it's totally against using corporal punishment or physical punishment on my kids. I mean, you do you, Chad. You have your kids. You do what you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your kids, but with my kids, they're never going to get hit by my hand or any extension of my hand ever. Like, okay, I don't have kids yet, but I'm gonna make that open promise right now. Did you install warm lights in your bedroom? Actually, naka-tricolor kami na ilaw ngayon. So, yung una white, yung pangalawa warm, yung pangatlong switch, yung pangatlong on mo, they're pretty cool mixed siya. Oh wow, generalized seizure, you have that? And then do you remember that, Gio? Do you remember if you actually get an absence attack? Happy Tuesday pa lang. Gusto na ni OJ mag Happy Friday. Ano po haircut nyo? I didn't get a haircut. Ano lang tayo, hindi lang tayo nag-style ng buhok ngayon para after stream pwede na matulog. And hindi kailangan mag-shower, hindi kailangan masyado mag-prep bago matulog. Straight up, just hit the sheets as much as possible. Hugas muna ng pinggan. Wash the dirty dishes and then sleep. That's the plan, okay? After no. After stream, edit ng onti with Kelbs. And then wash the dishes, skincare, toothbrush, tulog. Cause I gotta wake up early, Chad. White noise helped me sleep. Not so much. Like, I tried it before when I was in college. But these days, I fall asleep pretty easily. I take ZMA. Rare na lang yung days na hindi ako makatulog. Maybe I get those days maybe 10 times a year. At most, 10 times a year, I have difficulty sleeping. But most days, I fall asleep pretty well. By the way, ZMA is the key, chat. Ever since I've taken ZMA, and this is no product push, ever since I have taken ZMA, there you go. Ever since ZMA, naging maayos na yung tulog ko. Like when I sleep, sleep, man. So this is the one I'm taking in particular. Please, you have no reason to get this. This is not a product plug. All I'm saying is that the zinc, the magnesium, the vitamin B6. By the way, if you get those separately and make your own mix or concoction, you're probably gonna save a lot more money than just buying it as a whole like this. But I prefer to go this route. It's easier. I want to pay for the convenience. Kaya ZMA, man. Yep, there is magnesium in this. And zinc too. Zinc is for the recovery part. What's up, Rail? Is this Meraki? What's up? Oh, you can call me Carlos. Carlos. Chat likes to call me C. C-Ben. You can also call me yeah. I try my best to remember. A lot of usernames pop in here, but you come in here often enough, chances are maalala ko kahit saan ka nakatira. What's with the SWG fully adjusted? There you go. Yeah. Hey, that's nice. That's nice. One thing, yo, what's up? What's up? One thing I really appreciate. I don't know if it's just what's that? Yung kapag may cognitive bias ka, placebo. Hindi ko alam kung placebo lang to, but more and more studies about creatine have been coming out. Okay, do your own research, by the way. Please read more about creatine. Don't take my word for it. Consider what I'm about to say stupid and inaccurate and lacks enough fact-checking. But more and more research about creatine have been coming out lately that just helps with more than bodybuilding. Because for the longest time, creatine as a supplement was being used for bodybuilding. I know how it works for bodybuilding. I don't know how it works for everything else. Because apparently, chat, it's now good for sleep too. Like if you foresee that you are actually going to be sleep deprived, as in short term, kunyari, alam mo mapupuyat ka, the next day, you know you're only gonna get 3, 4, 5 hours, take creatine before sleeping. And when I wake up, parang hindi masama yung gising ko. I know I'm tired, I know I haven't slept a lot, but the way I get waken up on 3, 4, 5 hours of sleep on those, rare days with creatine feels really good for me. Parang ano siya, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that I feel like I slept 10 hours even when I slept 4, and I'm not encouraging you to do that either. But point is, sobrang daming research lately lumalabas on creatine that goes way beyond just bodybuilding. Look, these are health risks that, by the way, you have to take into account. Pregnancy, diabetes, kidney, liver, bipolar disorder increases your chances of mania. Yeah, man. I've been taking creatine for 17 years, 18 years, I think. So I'm one of those people who've taken creatine long term. Yeah, it's Cleveland Clinic. Pretty reliable source of information. How about sleep? Let's see if there's nothing on sleep here. But yeah, again, please assume that whatever I said is not a reliable source of information. How far is my cell phone away from my bed? How far is my cell phone away from my bed? Pretty close to me, but away from arm's length, like away from reach. Basically, one reason for it: alarms. Pag nag-a-alarm yung phone ko, if it's just right beside me, I may or may not just consciously pick up my phone, turn off the alarm. So, talagang nilalayo ko yung phone ko Naka do not disturb naman, naka silent naman. So I don't get any notifications except from family. Whenever do not disturb is on. But basically that's what happens. I leave my phone far away from me. Pero para pag nag-alarm, I'm forced to stand up. Pakirenta na ako. 40 na ako. Oh, wait. Gio, when's your birthday? When's your birthday? Let's check here. By the way, did you know, chat, that you could check birthdays here? Not sure if you know that, but I gave you the chance. I gave you the power, chat. Anybody could use this. Next birthday. You'd actually use that command. Next birthdays, and then lalabas lahat ng my birthdays. There you go. Boom. 2 more years. Paring Ray, welcome to the stream. All right. You are July 5? July 5 ka ba, Gio? In rats, though, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. Although there's that result, iba pa rin talaga ang tao compared to rats. So take it with a grain of salt. But that's good to know, Riza. Tom Riddle, welcome to the stream. Yeah, National Institute of Health, meron din PubMed journals. Yeah, PubMed journals are also very reliable. If you have the time or the patience, what you could do is something like this. Whenever you want to do something that's more reliable than just ChatGPT or Deep, what I will urge you to do, chat, is to do something like this. Here, let me show you what I mean. Okay. Creatine, sleep, and then lagay nyo sa dulo PubMed. Look at that. Single dose creatine improves cognitive performance and induces changes in cerebral high energy phosphates during sleep deprivation. 2024. Look at that. And then pwede mong mabasa yung abstract dito. And then that's when you can perhaps seek the help of your large language models to help you interpret this, or you could input the PubMed ID into large language models, and if they have access to it, you will actually benefit from the broken down knowledge that you could also use. O, diba? May ganyan. Hypothesis, not really a study. Basically, it's just I'm not sure what kind of study this is, but yeah, very beneficial. A little nerd speak, pero PubMed is your best source for information talaga. This is the best, man. It's natural in most fish and meat. Buy supplements if you want, but it's safe. Yeah. It's dirt cheap, chat. Creatine is cheap. Creatine is one of those things na if simula pa lang siguro na discover ng mga supplement companies or drug companies na, oh my gosh, sobrang advantageous ng creatine. Prices will be sky high. But creatine is very affordable. Okay? But again, there are adverse effects if you are pregnant, may diabetes ka, you have kidney problems, you have bipolar disorder. So, may ganun, okay? Please do your research. But creatine is cheap. Where do I get my creatine, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. I get my creatine from, of course, whale. Your wallet needs a lot of supplements. I wish, man. I wish. I haven't checked, but are there medical journals on creatine and respondents from Asia? Ooh. No, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know kung meron, but that's also a good precaution, right, or angle to approach this with, because of course, racially, iba-iba rin ang responses natin sa supplementation. That's a good one. I don't know about kung may from Philippines. I wouldn't think so. I don't think we have we care enough. There's not a lot of funding for stuff like this. But yeah, creatine. I get it from Whale, super cheap and very affordable. Don't get the flavored ones. You don't need those. Yeah, I still have the Benifam discount. By the way, a lot of you chat, you guys use the Benifam discount code. But for those who don't know, if you add your items into your cart, and then in the end, my discount code, lagay nyo Benifam, one word, BENIFAM, you will get a discount. If I'm not mistaken, sabi niya Bok, all caps daw dapat. But I think I've tried it, small, lowercase lahat. Okay lang naman. It's a 5% discount code and it's enough, I think, to cover your delivery fee para di nyo na kailangan magbayad ng delivery fee. Yeah, thank you, Shadow. Shadow, kung totoo yan, lilipat ka ng YouTube. Kung totoo yan, lilipat ka ng YouTube. Because in a minute, we're gonna be talking about what Snickers sent me. Oh, and also, I'm gonna be in a photo shoot tomorrow for Whale. That's why we've been trying our best to gain some weight, chat. Look at that, look at that. My bicep has a bicep. Look, you see it, you see it, you see it? This bicep has a bicep. Cramps. But I've been trying my best. No, come on, Tavis. I've been trying my best to gain some weight back, but it's really just not working, chat. I feel like yung maintenance I have been on my maintenance calories. And I think my maintenance has moved up a bit kasi I'm losing weight on what used to be calories I would maintain weight at. So I think that's a big problem. I'm on that peanut butter time already. I'm on that full fat milk time, eggs, everything that's high calorie and easy to eat. By the way, oh, Rigo, lipat sa YouTube. By the way, in case you did not know, sino dito mahilig sa banana chips? Sino dito mahilig sa banana chips? Press 1 if you love banana chips. Press 1 if you love banana chips. I know a lot of you chat, you like your fruits, you like your bananas. But I'm not talking about the fruit. I'm talking about banana chips. Alright, also Chan likes it, Maraki likes it, Riza likes it, SWG, Lost One not so. Alright. Before streaming, alright, Damaram 1 with a question mark, Geo2 likes it. So before streaming, I already made sure to eat all my food for the day. Lahat ng calories inubos ko na for the day, except for the Snickers that I'm about to eat in a minute. Because I wanted to make sure na after stream di na ako kakain para again, the plan. After stream, edit with editor Kelvin. After that, skincare, hugas ng pinggan, skincare, tulog. Right? It's a 5-step sleeping process for me. So going back, kinain ko na lahat ng kailangan kong kainin. And I told myself, ano bang pwedeng kainin na mabilis kong mauubos yung calories ko? Yung mga talagang high-calorie foods. Banana chips. 100 grams of banana chips, which, by the way, a lot of us can easily go through when we graze through this snack. 100 grams of banana chips, 520 calories. So, be careful, Chad. Be careful, okay? When you go through this, please note that banana chips are calorie dense. But I love it. Kinailangan ko siya earlier. I think either or. Kung mas trip mo siguro sweet, go for the banana chips. If you like something more savory, cassava chips. But I thought this was the perfect snack for me to have because tomorrow we have a photo shoot. So I'm gonna need all the potassium as well para as nice as possible yung body comp natin bukas. Lots of sodium, lots of potassium, lots of minerals. Should be a good time. Let me just fix. There you go, chat. Inayos ko lang ang ating air cone. Okay, I like it. We're the same. Yeah. Ano pa? At saka, I don't consider myself to have ADHD. I can focus naman. I think I'm also just as prone as anybody when it comes to social media and doom scrolling. But yes, I have to write down my objectives. I like being alam ko maraming mahilig mag-Sims dito sa Benifam. So you know how when you're in Sims and you queue what they have to do? That's me. I like queuing my objective list. Para tuloy-tuloy lang. When I'm done with one, I'm doing the next. You know, just like a sim. Was this run? Saging with bagoong's pretty good. Eh, that's good, man. Have your sugar, have your sodium, have your potassium. Yeah, SWG. I wake up, I stay up late at random times, man. Mahaba at mataba. You mean the fruit, right? Right? Saging with cream cheese, saging with liver spread. All right, banana bread. Wait. MJ, we're just talking about fruits. Bakit may nasamang talong bigla sa usapan? Saging na amoy Zonrox? Why? Are we... Pero may mga saging chat na lasang fertilizer. Most of the time, Cavendish bananas. These guys, man. These guys are the worst. They rot easily. They taste weird. You have to get them at the right time or else you're gonna taste like fertilizer. That's why I'm not a big fan of the Cavendish, man. Pero ito yung pinakasikat eh. Kasi ito yung pinaka-aesthetic eh. Diba? When you ang ganda ng display on the shelves. Oh, kadalasan Dole banana ang Cavendish. But the goat banana has to be Lakatan, baby. Ooh, perfect. Look at that, chat. Just fits in your hand too, right? With a Cavendish, it's kind of awkward, especially when you begin biting into it. All these random intrusive thoughts suddenly go in your head. But with a Lakatan banana, you're fine. You're safe. Nobody's gonna judge you if you down that banana in your mouth. Lakatan, perfect girth. Oh my gosh, the banana talk, chat. Senorita Banana has a great personality. Senorita Bananas. Sure. Do you eat saba sa nilagang baboy or baka? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I like I enjoy that so much, Ron. Yeah, tama ka, Chan. They say put foil daw sa stem para mag-slow down yung spoiling process niya. Saks lang ba ang senyorita? Anyway, Interesting, right? But they do say, have you heard? Are you pure Filipino? I would say yes. Siguro nahaluan lang here and there. Pero generally speaking, yeah, I am. I would oftentimes call myself full Filipino. Yeah, but I do also recognize that nahaluan ako somewhere along the line. Yeah, halo ang tamang sagot. Born and raised sa Philippines? Oo. Born and raised, yes, 100%. Yeah, why do you ask, Maraki? Heck yeah, down that banana in your mouth, MJ. Wait, what? I was just reading the quote. Bad combination lang daw ang saba and langka. No. The forbidden fruit combo. Wag lang talaga langka. Yeah, wala naman sigurong pure unless Aitaka or Bagobo, Manobo, or Kalinga, or indigenous. Ang lakas maka-fusion ng cuisine. What do you mean, Nong? Wait, Nong, what are you doing there? Pass, di ko kaya yan. Anyway, we're talking about food already, so why don't we use that as a transition to Snickers? Because I do have obligations to talk about what Snickers sent to me. And if you notice that I'm gonna begin throwing out random lines na walang kinalaman or I don't usually say, please note chat that. It's for the TikTok video. Like if I randomly say, masarap at healthy, TikTok video. If I randomly say, covered with dark chocolate na rich with antioxidants kaya maganda din for the skin, TikTok video. Okay? So, although I'm not required to say those things, they did ask me to speak about a few items here in the Snickers package that they sent me. Alright, so here we go. Snickers. Tatago ko muna yung isang Snickers nakalabas eh. Alright, so Snickers sent me this package of goodies and I want to know what the hype is all about because they sent in, have any of you tried I'm creating the hype. Required din ko yung mag-create ng hype eh. Wait. Alright. I want to know, have any of you tried... Okay, have any of you tried... Di ko Ang haba nung pangalan ng Snickers na to. Okay, have any of you tried Snickers Almond Dark Chocolate Bar? Because I got sent 4 of these and today in this live stream, we are going to try one entire packaging. Now, una ko napansin dito, if you look to the left, tama ba left? To your right, if you look to your right, chat, if you look to your right, it says... Sorry, napindot. That's actually pretty funny. If you look to your right, it says 50% less sugar. So I am actually intrigued by that because I'm curious to know how that's going to affect the taste. If you look at the nutrition facts, it does say because inside this are 2 smaller bars. Total neto is 40 grams worth of Snickers. So 2 small bars, it depends on how you want to eat it. I don't know if you're the type na yung small bar all in one, that's me, or kinakagat nyo pa rin yung small bar. But 1 small bar contains only 2.8 grams of sugar. The entire pack, 5.6 grams of sugar. So I'm curious to know what that's going to taste like. Okay. So si MJ gusto sinusubo pa onte-onte yung Snickers. I know, man. Dati kasi ano yun eh. Yun yung piniplay natin kapag may nagme-member. So you can try it right now. We'll hit up the We'll hit that up if somebody right now goes for an organic membership. So Chan, I'm looking right at you. Kung gusto mo i-support yung stream, if you want to support the stream in general, chat, please consider becoming a member. We have a membership goal currently at 165, 225 ang goal natin. Gift memberships too, that will help. Orgasmic membership, come on. Come on. Okay, organic, typo. So I'm not sure kung available to sa 7-Eleven, but again, I am very happy to get these Snicker bars. So grabe, no? Meron kayong Snickers, right? And you are so used to Snickers being a certain way, kaya sobrang na-intriga ako nung nakita ko yung Snickers na to, ang isang perasong ganito, 2.8 grams of sugar, the entire thing, 5.6 grams of sugar. I'm curious to know how that's gonna taste like. Let's see how it goes. How do we, Pwede, Stein. 5.6 grams of sugar for the entire thing. It's not bad at all when you consider that you are looking out for your sugar intake. Okay? So, let's tear it up the nice way. Okay, here we go. So, you open it up. It's not the best there, but you open it up and you get 2 bars. Upon opening it up, you get 2 bars of Snickers, 2 small ones. Again, 1 bar, only 2.8 grams of sugar. Chat. Here we go. What do you think? We bite it or we just dump it in our mouth? Choknut, aliga dito. Bok, what are you doing there? Dump it or paunti-unti? Savor it? That was a trick question, chat. When it comes to Snickers, you just enjoy it however way you want to. As for me, it's 1 bite only rule because I don't like biting with my front teeth. But editor Kelvs don't include that. As for me, it's a 1 bite rule for my Snickers. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Chat. I'm not playing with you. It's good. It's actually good. So I'm not saying this because I'm sponsored by the brand. I'm not saying this because I'm getting paid. Editor Kelvs don't include that either. I'm genuinely telling you that it's actually good. Almond dark chocolate bar. So it does say, most of the time, ang pet peeve ko kapag sinasabi nung product or nung candy bar, dark chocolate. Pag kagat mo, dark chocolate? What are you talking about? Sobrang tamis. This one, hindi gaanong matamis talaga. And you do taste the grittiness and the kind of alam niyo medyo hindi powdery eh. pero natitikman nyo talaga yung dark chocolate coating, na talagang dark chocolate siya, but it's not bitter either. Alam nyo lang na high quality chocolate yung ginamit. So, if you are interested in getting the Snickers Almond Dark Chocolate Bar, i-check out nyo na sa yellow basket nyo yung Snickers Dark Chocolate Almond Bar. Cut, direct cut. Was that good, Chad? Was that good? Was that good? Was that good? You think we need a take two? We need a take two? Good take, good take. You guys are gonna see that, I think, uploaded by Thursday or Friday. What's up, OJ? Good day. Okay na to. Okay na to. But again, we're gonna have the second bar. And I'm really not kidding. It's really, really good, chat. So if you happen to chance upon the Snickers, I'm not gonna say the whole name anymore, but if you happen to chance upon this variant of Snickers, give it a try. Legit yung 50% less sugar, but at the same time, hindi kawalan yung pagbawas ng sugar. You are still going to enjoy the dark chocolatiness, of the Snickers. 100%. Yeah, it will be in my yellow basket sa TikTok. Okay siya. Promise, chat. Promise. And yes, Tavis, I do not like that. I do not like biting with my front teeth because what generally happens is kasi sungki yung ngipin ko sa baba, chat. So I'm not sure I'm being very vulnerable with you right now. Kasi sungki yung ngipin ko sa baba. So it's not straight. Medyo pag ganun yata siya ng onte. What ends up happening is I develop plaque really, really fast there, even if I brush my teeth thoroughly. So over time, I've developed this mindset na ayoko yung hassle na yon na nagde-develop ng plaque doon. Kaya iniiwasan ko na lang to bite with my front teeth. Alright? Yeah! Alright, chat. Again, I'm not trying to glaze the brand. I'm not trying to make it seem much more than what it is. I'm being very, very honest when I say that I like the Snickers. When I say I like this variant of Snickers. Okay? It's really good, damn. I really, really enjoy this. Not too hard to chew. And make that part, you know, when you begin chewing it. That part when it begins you know, coming all together in your mouth. I cannot say anything now without having to second guess what I'm about to say. But when it's all coming together, as you chew it, dun talaga lumalabas yung pagka-dark chocolate niya. It's good. It's really, really good. Yeah. I know I said that. SWG. Yeah. So, I'm not too focused on the almond part. There is a lot of nuttiness to it, just like with any Snickers bar. But I am more attracted to the dark chocolatiness of it. Solid chat. I wish I could give this away. But, may mga pupuntahan na to. May mga pupuntahan na yung Snickers bars na to. And so, chat, I do have to apologize. Maybe if Snickers hears this video, maybe if this video does well, Snickers will send out a box. If they send out a box to me, I promise, ipaparaffle ko to sa inyo. But for now, akin muna to. Okay? What's up, Nong? It's really good. Like, walang biro. Wow, I was I wasn't expecting much, to be honest. Especially since kakakain ko lang ng isang katutak na banana chips. So alam niyo yung sanay na sanay yung panlasa ko sa matamis. Sabay kumain ako ng dark chocolate. So I would think that I wouldn't enjoy it as much. Thank you for moving over. Alright, I just have to quickly wash my hands here para mahawakan ko yung keyboard. So I'll be right back. When we get back, we are going to be talking about a stream recap with our stream ni Kevin. Alright? Be right back, chat. Literally, just 10 seconds. 10 seconds starts now. Time's up. We're back. By the way, where are we here? We are currently at... Check ko lang yung super chat natin. We are currently at... No, this is not updated. I think we are at... I just want to check how many members we're in because the month's about to end, man. And I'm nervous, chat. I'm nervous. I want to meet our goal. We haven't missed our membership goal in a very long time. This is actually at 170 already. What is this song? Dark chocolate benefit? What? Is that for real, MJ? Not too hard to chew. Yep. You are hitting my temperature button. Naka-calorie deficit daw si Maraki. No, it's really good. I do have to say, calorie-wise though. Okay, so that one small bar, chat. That one small bar, 105 calories. So you eat the entire thing or the entire pack, 200 calories. This is off the record, so I'm not being asked to say this. I'm not being restricted to say this either. But if there's anything to be a little bit more watchful of pagdating sa Snickers, mataas talaga yung calories niya. Including that one, 210 calories. Okay, currently standing at 170 members. And, chat, paanda rin naman natin to. Let's get a couple of memberships in here right now. And currently, our super chat is at 50. Hey, thank you, by the way, to Gio for this 50 super chat. TTS, by the way, is still well in the live. So, I appreciate it. Serotonin, I think, MJ, is what you're thinking about. Pagdating sa chocolate. I think chocolate or cocoa has a precursor to serotonin. I'm just not too sure. Anything else I should be looking out for? I think we're pretty much good already. All right, let's rock. Let's do this. There. So last Sunday, Kevin and I had a live stream together. It's, if I'm not mistaken, our third time collaborating. Right, we had the first one in the old stream room, another one in Makati, a third time doing pole dancing, and then the fourth one just working out. So Kevin and I would like to consider Kevin to be a friend. And I mentioned this in the second live stream, cheesy as it is. in any industry where entertainment is the goal, you have very limited eyeballs to entertain, especially with the speed at which we're consuming content. Very limited lang yan. And so, a lot of the times, creators have this scarcity mindset where ayaw namin well, I don't want to say sila or kami or ako. So I'll just include myself. Ayaw namin mag-agawan when it comes to the attention that we are getting for our content, right? But that's not the right way to think about it. Pagdating sa content creation, it should be collaborative. It should be the pie is so big, we can all get a slice out of it. If we all work hard together, we can bake a bigger pie. But the tendency far too often is nagkakaroon ng selusan, nagkakaroon ng agawan, and so I don't blame creators whenever they're a little bit more concerned with collaborating or working with other creators. Kasi totoo naman eh. It happens a lot in the entertainment industry. Good night, SWG. Thank you for dropping by. And sana sumipa ka agad yung melatonin. So I'm happy that for the 4th time, Kevin and I streamed together. And we worked out. It's pretty straightforward. I think, chat, you guys controlled our stream. Or our workout, rather. By telling us what to do.
Yeah, I think if you refresh it earlier for 75 days.
75 days.
Weekends included.
So 75 days. Kaya siya mahirap eh. Second rule.
Okay, so here's Kevin introducing the 75 hard. Yung challenge na ginagawa niya. He's so into it, chat, that he actually sent me the diagram for 75 hard. I don't know if I could find it. I'll show it to you.
I don't think everyone's here yet, but you could start.
What's up, SC?
Okay, so for 75 days, 75 days straight, diba? May 5 rules yan. Daily, you have to work out twice a day. Each workout has to be 45 minutes long.
Can you combine the 2 workouts?
Dapat hindi eh. Pero with the traffic situation, minsan, kinakombine ko na.
Okay, so rule 1, negotiable.
But actually, hindi negotiable sa actual thing. Pero
Okay.
ginawa ko ng sarili. Pero may mas mahirap pa nga eh. Dapat outdoors yung isang workout.
Okay.
So, 2 workouts, one has to be outdoors.
Okay.
Tapos, no cheat meals, no alak din yun.
So basically, yung 75 hard is this one. And Kevin, I think, ano rin eh, agreeable din kay Kevin yung workout namin. Kasi, para sa kanya, he gets to work out and fulfill his 75 hard challenge, at least for the day. So, ito yung 75 hard, pinadala niya sa akin, and it looks something like this. I don't think I can do it though, chat. What's up, Caleb? Welcome to the stream. 75 days straight. Follow a diet. 0 cheat meals for the entire 75 days. I can follow a diet. But I'm not sure what cheat meals mean, right? In this case, especially Maraki and I are on a deficit. So I guess for as long as you're on a deficit, right? And no such thing as cheat meals. Cheat meals would mean if above maintenance ka or above your deficit ka kumain. This one, I don't think I can do this. Work out twice a day for at least 45 minutes. One has to be outside. A gallon of water per day. Gallon of water a day is insane, Chad. And end up not doing it. yeah, see. Hold on, let me see. Gallon to liter water. That's a lot of water. I can do 3. I regularly, I think, hit 3 liters a day. But any more than that, it's going to be a challenge for me already. And then read 10 pages of a non-fiction entrepreneur book. So specific. But I suppose this one goes hand in hand with what SC said, that it's supposed to motivate you in that way. So, okay, fine. And then 5, take progress pics every single day. So, yeah, that's Kevin introducing that concept to the chat.
For 75
For
days.
75.
For chat than before.
And then I think, I'm not sure if it was Ron who made us do our first workout, but basically, but basically, Ron made us do burpees to begin our workout, and quite honestly, na-appreciate ko yun because I did not stretch for this entire workout, and so when Ron said mag-burpees kayo, I'm like, all right.
All right.
Yung favorite ko, Paul, eh.
10 reps, 3 sets.
Well, LJ, if you can get access to it, why not?
All right, is this mine?
All right, so
10,
I think 20 burpees.
12. Nakakapagod pala ito, Paul.
Oh,
Where
this
are we at,
Paul
bro?
who
7.
made us do it.
7?
Come on, Paul. Give us something harder. 8. Eh, wait na ulang kaya ngayon eh.
Okay. Or are we talking
And that's us being tired.
about forearm, chat? Working out the forearm or working out the upper arm?
Chat. Working out the forearm or working out the upper arm? I think this is when Ron said do any arm exercise. So I asked you if you guys wanted to do the forearm or the upper arm. We ended up doing triceps.
17. Baka gusto na makita yung guns.
Okay. Feeling ko mas maganda rin yung Wi-Fi sa labas.
16. Sige, try na.
Yeah, when we head out. Okay, but we'll do this.
Next activity challenge, I think we're gonna be doing, may nagsabi Pilates eh. Yung mahirap lang sa Pilates, ang mahal, chat. I think one Pilates session is 1K. How much is a Pilates set you back for these days?
No, Alex, no.
Sakit na
Alex,
triceps
no.
ko.
We're gonna stay away from people. Layo kami sa mga tao
It's free on YouTube. Nah, we need a Pilates bed.
para hindi nakakahiya ay hindi kami nuisance.
Yeah, and because Kevin was an ambassador to Co-Fitness or is an ambassador to Co-Fitness, na we didn't want to be a nuisance, and also with the new regulations in mind na bawal na mahagip sa likod yung mga bystanders or mga strangers on camera. I was pretty extra conscious about doing content outside of that classroom area. Jeez, 1.5K.
Yeah.
So, diba tayo?
Yeah, this is what the outside looks like.
I'm afraid with the yoga session, I think we can't make noise, right?
Ako na lang kumuha ng plate mo.
Lahat shared.
Alright, so we do lunges. Easy
reps, bro.
kicks.
Kasi 36 reps yun.
Yeah, see? Oh, never mind. Easy cakes.
God, buti madali na yung mga binibigay nilang workout.
Don't say that. Don't say that, bro.
Grabe yung 100 burpees.
10, 11, 12,
Rob,
13,
baka... Gagawin ba natin siya? Yung kay Rob?
50,
Crazy.
16, 17.
Let's go. Get that pump. Buy grip socks. All right. Kevin Stern
Tingnan mo yung next. Grabe 100 burpees. Eh.
with Kevin Stern with single leg lunges.
Bro, pwede ba burpees?
Yeah, yun nga eh. Kapag yoga, di makakapag-talk. Feeling ko Pilates and then cross fingers. We are only 2 in the class because normally in Pilates, they can't accommodate more than 4 people or 5 people at a time. So, pwede Pilates.
Ron, how many burpees are we talking about, Ron?
I think at this point, we also decided to split the reps between the two of us. So kapag may magsasabi ng 3 sets of 12, alright, that's 36 reps. Pagatian na natin yun.
Bawasan na lang yung burpees. Ilan, Ron? Call mo, Ron. Call mo.
And then I think the next one, the actual burpees. We did burpees.
Make it more difficult.
Yes, sir. I think at one point I end up moving too far back that I hit the metal at the back. Buti hindi ako na-sprain. Bouldering session, that sounds fun. I think we can also do that. I think that should be fun. Yeah, we can do those activities together.
Water. Deadlifts. Okay yan.
Conscious for us.
Was the next workout na pinagawa sa amin?
Sige.
Yeah, you guys actually took it pretty seriously. You gave us an entire workout. So far we've had burpees, tricep, we had an arm workout, pinag-lunges nyo kami, single leg squats nyo kami. You also made us do burpees again, and then if I'm not mistaken, the next workout,
Damn.
chest. So we did chest.
So Kevin will be doing sub-max. I'll try to do my max. Okay?
Yeah, magana yung max ko.
Yeah. Because we don't want to worsen Kevin's injury. No pain, no gain, baby. Okay, 3 sets again. 3 sets of incline dumbbell, max weight. Superset with how many
Lateral.
sets of lateral raises?
Not gonna lie.
Because he didn't mention anything.
Not gonna lie, this one gave me a solid pump.
Let's work.
Mag-warm up ko.
Warm up.
Or mag-heavy ka na agad.
I could do heavy, I feel.
Right away?
Is this?
Or
Hell
warm up
yeah.
weight mo.
Kilos ba to?
KG yan.
Alright.
Bro,
Let's do
talaga?
30s, bro.
Damn.
Ba't ang taas na ito? This one's for you. This
Chat,
one's for you,
tawag.
Paul.
Chat, C is what you're calling ego lifting.
Ego lifting. We'll see.
I actually surprised myself with this one too. Like 30 kgs. I don't normally incline bench, pero nung sinabi ni Kevin you're ego lifting, I'm like, oh, I hope not.
Not that.
Chat, ego lifting.
No pain, no gain.
Uy, pwede, Chan.
Pero saan mo babagsak if ever dito? Baka
Yeah.
sige tama, atras ka pa. Kasi paano mo babagsak?
So we did 30s, I think,
Okay, G.
for 12 reps. And then Kevin,
Safety
Is
look, Chan, look at Kevin. Totally no belief.
Is this ego lifting? We don't
Bro,
know.
seryoso? Walang warm-up? Rekta yan ka?
Kanina pa tayo nagpo-push-ups eh.
Bro, shit. Sige nga. You're crazy, dude.
Chat. I may not be able to do 12.
Niro-raw dog niya, chat.
I may not be able to do 12.
Takot si Kevin, nilabas nilabas ni Kevin lahat ng gear niya. Natakot siyang ibabagsak ko sa...
But I'll do as much as I can for you, Paul. Because I'm a whale athlete.
Damn.
Hell yeah! Look at that, full reps, baby.
Go, bro.
4,
5.
6,
All you.
7, 8.
Hell yeah! I'm pretty proud of my range of motion too.
11,
Kilos, baby.
12.
Yeesh.
Look at that.
Get my superset.
I'm sorry, bro, for leaving you hanging.
6. We're playing
Wait, did I
around,
leave him
chat.
hanging for a third time?
2.
I think I left Kevin hanging for a third time. I'm so sorry. There, 1, 2. Anything? Okay, no, that didn't work out. Okay, then we did that. Kevin's turn.
Pag masakit, bro, wag mong pilit kasi may injury.
Yeah, but Kevin we were looking out for Kevin's shoulder impingement. That sucks, by the way. Shoulder impingement is just one of those things na you cannot lift heavier weight on. And the minute that you do, it worsens.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's get it.
This is too heavy, bro.
Yeah, dun pa lang naramdaman na siguro niya sa shoulder niya.
Hey,
But Kevin does hit up
Get it.
the objective, and we were able to
9.
accomplish
3
our
more, 3 more,
incline
10.
DBs.
All you, bro. 11. That's 15.
Oh, I hit up 32s.
Gago, last na ito.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
4.
I'm a whale athlete, chat.
Five.
I'm a whale athlete.
6. 5. Sets of 10. The workout for you.
Couple minutes.
Oh, and then this is Kevin flexing on his on his speed on the treadmill.
Give me a couple minutes, chat.
Pag super
Warm up.
back read ako, okay lang hatakin sa gym para makapag-legs at plyo box. Sprint?
Hindi yan.
Jog lang
Safe
to.
ba to?
Safe yan.
Kahit mag-sprint tayo.
Yeah, that was this is a wild foreshadowing, by the way. So sabi ni Kevin, safe ba to? So he takes it out. Kahit mag-sprint tayo. Watch this, chat.
Warm up.
Give me a couple minutes. Give me a couple minutes.
I think Kevin is all around. He likes lifting weights. Gusto niya rin nagka-cardio. So I would just say I'm more of a weightlifting guy.
Minutes, chat.
Pag super back read ako,
Yeah, check this out.
okay lang hatakin sa gym para makapag-legs at plyo
Super
box.
foreshadowing sa mangyayari
Sprint?
sa mic.
Hindi yan.
Jog lang
Safe
to.
ba to?
Safe yan.
Kahit mag-sprint tayo.
Yeah. Ano yan? Pinapag-obstacle course ko yan. Basta maganda yung pagka-clip.
Tangkay ko lang muna.
Alright. I'll hold it up for you.
Okay pa ba? Gumagana ba?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's okay. Alright. What are you feeling right now?
Give me 10 more seconds.
10 more seconds. This guy's gonna sprint 10 speed. Miles ba to or kilometers? Feeling ko kilometers na.
And then I think, yeah, this is the portion Ali Orts makes a sprint for a minute. Which, by the way, is yet again a serious workout.
Bro.
Dust your asses.
Alright, you heard that, chat. This guy's gonna dust your ass.
Eat ko pala muna.
Don't take it literally, okay? He's not actually gonna dust your ass. Alright, here we go. Nasa speed 8 na tayo. Speed 8 na
Sa 2
tayo.
minutes na.
Okay, sa 2-minute mark daw. Okay, we're currently at...
Don't get me wrong though, whereas Kevin likes warming up, ako personally, I do a lot of warm-ups before my my actual workouts. But because I also knew that we weren't really going to have a serious heavyweight lifting session, I took the burpees that you made Kevin and I do as enough warm-up already. I think Paul made us do 20. Ron made us do another 10 if I'm not mistaken. Or was it Stein na nagpa-burpees din sa amin. So that's more than enough workout. And again, if hindi naman super heavy or super intense yung session, I didn't think there was a need to warm up.
1.5. Alright,
Tara bro,
you ready?
Tristan.
The secret to sprinting, chat. You can't go all out right away. Because parang kotse rin tayo eh. May first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear.
May reverse din.
May reverse din.
Okay.
Alright. Actually, chat, I'm just doing what you call delaying tactics. Whenever I work out, workout ka, diba? Kailangan mag-lift. Hindi, sige, kwento muna ako dito, kwento muna doon. Delaying stuff. Alright. Ito na, chat.
And dinedelay niya lang kayo.
for it.
Because here we go.
I'm
In
not
3, 2, 1.
anybody here anybody here not a good looking runner. I think I'm not a good looking runner, chat. Like I'm so sloppy with my form. My arms are all over the face. My face looks weird when I run. I'm always, doing this because I'm trying to inhale as much air as I can. So I'm not as much of a good looking runner as Kevin is. I think when he runs, he's pretty graceful when he runs. What's a Phoebe run? What is that a Friends reference? Phoebe run? Ito ba? Ito ba? I feel like this is it. Yeah. Yeah. One could say I'm not a graceful runner. Si Yelden, si Lars pala, Tristan, same. Tristan too. Yeah, he does look pretty graceful, right? So I got hand it to my brother Kevin. Kevin also does say, by the way, that he's always photo ready. Almost as if it's like a flex. And after seeing this, feeling ko totoong ano siya, graceful runner.
One. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Easy.
See, look at that.
Hindi kayo
Parang chill.
nihingal. Okay, resting heart rate lang yan. Resting heart rate.
Ito makita yung BPM ko, chat.
BPM daw niya. What BPM are we working with? We are working with
125.
125, that's pretty low.
Parang nagbe-brisk walk lang to.
Baba lang.
Easy.
I'm good looking, just not a runner.
I mean, 33 more seconds.
Alright, 30 more seconds. Here we go.
Paano ka na kaya nga di tayo magma-marathon,
Pababa
Rod,
na or
kasi natatakot tayo na if we do marathons, I would that will be the end of
Chill lang, chill run.
content creation for me. That's funny, Gio.
Rinig ba?
Yeah, dinig.
Oh yeah, chat. Bigyan nyo ng countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Medyo laugh
0.
trip yun, Tristan.
Alright.
I like it when people on the treadmill get low-key competitive. I've never done that, right? Like maybe when I was first working out sa treadmill, I would get low-key competitive, use my peripheral vision to look at the speeds and the inclines of those around me. But these days, I just get that entertainment and amusement from people who actually get competitive on the treadmill, and I'm all for it because that means people get to be more motivated to work out harder and get out of their comfort zone. So if you're like Tristan and ayaw nyo magpatalo sa grandma, don't be like Tristan because you might end up losing to the grandma.
Easy work. I'll drop my last
Alright.
workout pag nearing end na kayo. Alright, Paul.
All right, so it's my
Okay,
turn to
here we
run,
go.
and again, I'm not very graceful.
Chat.
I can't believe runners run, man.
Kinaaway nila eh.
All right, my turn now.
Alright, I guess I'll just be blind for now. Okay, here we go. It's actually faced your direction. Ayan, naka-rear cam.
So
Yes,
dapat,
sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, na off kayo light.
Yun, okay lang.
Okay lang.
na off
I
yung light.
know, bro.
G?
Alright.
Alright, Chad.
Mismo,
So,
Tristan.
sabi
on
ni
the
Kevin,
treadmill.
kailangan mag-warm up. So, ginawa na ni Kevin yung warm up. We're gonna raw dog this now. We're gonna go all the way to 10.
Seryoso?
Yeah, we're gonna go all the way to 10 for a minute.
Baka lumipad ka.
This is easy.
I know, man.
10. Let's make it more challenging. Let's add a 3 gradient, 3 incline. This is for Kevin. 10.
Bro, my heart's
We'll start
shaking.
at 3 second. Wait, speed 10 yan. Ready?
We go.
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Sleepy.
So easy.
Sleepy work, Tavis. I don't even know why you're running. Running is the most boring thing ever. I can do it in my sleep.
So
Parang LeBron
easy,
James,
chat. Tulog na tayo.
Bro, this shit's nothing to you.
Easy
11 more.
work. 11. Sige na nga. Bibigyan ko na kayo. 11.
Bro,
11.
man, this guy's not playing around.
So tiring, chat. It's making me sleepy. Ano?
Pa to, chat. 12 mo?
May 30 seconds pa. Sige, 12 na natin. Pagbigyan na natin, chat. 12.
Oh, shit.
Look at that, chat. My running form is shit. I run like this. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Falling asleep, chat. 20 more seconds left.
Yeah, so anyway, we run that. And then I think we go back
10K siguro kaya.
Gawa ng
Feeling ko
chat
ano,
this year.
in the classroom.
Pizza early for hindi on 3 set
And
bracelet.
if I'm not
And
mistaken,
Drop.
we do more. Ito, kay Stein to. Ano pa kami? We flies. We do cable flies.
Sound palabas.
Easy. Walang sinabi. Use the chest.
There you go, brother.
Yeah, bro. Lightweight. 12. 3 sets of 12. And then superset it with dips.
Talabas yung dips eh.
Yeah. Lightweight. Let's go, bro.
Oh, this is easy, bro.
Easy. Lightweight. Superset with dips, bro.
Sa labas.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm following.
Bakit ka nag-pretend madapa, Gio? Para i-first aid ka nung hot na katabi mo?
You. I got you. Oh naman.
And then we superset the flies with dips.
Easy.
I can't believe Kevin did this though, man. Like dips for me, kill my shoulders. How long have you been working out? Quite some time. I think 17 years.
Easy. Oh naman. 10.
Oh, shit.
I haven't done flies in a while. 3, 4,
Damn.
5, 6.
I'm messing around.
Hey, check out my calves in the back. Hey, Chad, look at my calves. They don't look so bad. Oh my god. My calves don't look so bad. They're not big by any means. But look at my calves, Chad. Look at my calves. Hey. It only took me 17 years to get to the most mid-sized calves ever.
8, 9.
I'm not a big
10.
sweater actually, Lars. Only
12
when
ba?
doing cardio.
12.
Okay.
Two more.
11, 12. Tapusin ko na. 13.
Okay, so we do the
Dips na.
flies, we do the dips.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was really taking this slow because I think I messed my shoulders up with flies. I'm really not a good... I'm not very limber when it comes to shoulder mobility. Same shirt? What do you mean by same shirt?
Nice. Negative.
Gusto mo chat, tumatakbo pa habang...
Yeah, alam ko nag-ahit na si Kevin. I saw his stories today. Yeah. Proud. No. Proud ako sa mid calves ko. Because I'd take mid calves any day than small calves. Although I really have bad body dysmorphia and I do think my calves are puny. And chat, if there's one thing every Christmas that I ask for, I only really want calves, man. If Santa could only give me calves.
Nagde-dips.
Little check.
Okay. No. If you can't see it, side planks,
For the...
talk or you.
Oh, and this one, I think this one was the craziest one. Paul ended our workout essentially with side planks and planks. The last time I ever did calves, the last time I did a plank was probably all the way back in college, chat.
Yeah, baka upward dog.
So it took us a while to figure out downward dog, upward dog, side plank,
Or downward 9.
but we did that.
Difficult to reach.
And then there you
Look
go.
at the mirror, chat.
Look at that, chat. And then suddenly you guys all went crazy in the chat, saying that the angles of the mirror are angling. But we ended our workout with a downward dog, to cobra. We did side planks. We did planks. Sort of like a cool down already.
This kind of sus.
Yeah, chat.
Yeah, we talk about that, I think.
I feel like... Oh, I think we should timer it, bro. Timer. Para di na natin kailangan tingnan.
Yeah, tama.
Easy. Sa planks ako, feeling ko dun tayo mag-GG.
You have an overabundance of calves? Sana all. Lars,
I
may
can't remember the
calves.
last time I did this. I like this chat.
I feel
I feel like I'm getting taller, chat.
I'm very vulnerable right now, bro.
Man,
This is not.
it's awkward looking at the mirror behind
know,
us,
bro.
chat.
Don't look at the mirror, chat.
This is kinda sus.
Yeah, chat.
Uso pa ba yung word na sus?
Feeling ko uso pa yan.
I can't be sus.
Tinatawag ka na ba na unk?
Hindi pa naman. Pero
That's for you, by the way. SC, are you still here? SC. Yeah, cooldown portion na to. SC, are you still here? I think I shot out SC over here.
nakikita ko rin online.
Unk.
Di ata uso kasi yung mga slang na yun masyado.
Unk status. Yeah.
Unk status.
Tito tayo di ba? Tito. It's basically the same.
Oo nga, no?
Come on,
Unahan
man. How
natin.
many seconds we got left?
Tagal nga eh. 10 more seconds
Sobrang
na.
stretched out na yung ankles ko. Easy. Alright.
Tagal.
A second now. Alright. Okay.
Yeah, so we do that. We do the Cobra.
Tapos old ass na yung tawag niya sa akin.
Yo, SC, this one's for
I
you.
can't read it.
Unk ka kasi kaya hindi mo mabasa.
May tumatawag sa akin unk. Tapos old ass na yung tawag niya sa akin. Si SC. SC, if you're watching, we ain't old. We ain't old. Oh,
That's
come
for
on,
you,
man.
SC.
I'm just being nonchalant right now.
I didn't like this though.
Oh, man.
Never heard of that dude in my entire life. What do you mean? What's this? I really don't like this stretch, chat. I think I messed my lower back with this exercise, or maybe I'm doing it wrong.
My lower back.
Nonchalant lang just in case.
That's coming up. Just let us know. Drop a super chat. Drop a member.
May next
Yeah,
one.
so we did
Meron
that.
si...
So,
Pag dumadaan sa akin,
Yeah, then we did
Just-
planks,
Bro, it's a-
more planks.
chat.
And then finally,
the load,
just a plank. And then we wrapped the stream up and promised you guys that we are going to be collaborating again next month. So that's that. That's a stream recap with Kevin. And I hope I'm gonna see him, by the way, this coming Thursday. We're gonna be attending the same event. Na-confirm ko na. Yeah. Is that why, Tavis? It hurts? Because it ends up cramping, or I don't wanna go all the way. But it shouldn't, right? It should be helpful still, even if you have developed lower back muscles. I don't think it should be a non-factor. I do think that I'm just probably not limber enough. Okay, last part of tonight's stream. Again, chat, I'm so sorry that, we're gonna go under 2 hours tonight. So to cool down tonight's stream, we're gonna be checking out random BeAmazed videos as scheduled for tonight. I think they're gonna be spasms. Yeah, because you're flexing it, basically. You're flexing it. That's why it's gonna cause spasms and it's not very comfortable. Okay, so this one should be interesting. The title of this subreddit is BeAmazed. And in this subreddit, it's pretty straightforward. And the title is what it means. Just videos and posts that get you amazed in a positive way. Okay, let's check it out. Titanic building... What? This is a long video. 1997 building the movie set of Titanic. What? Wow. And can you imagine, all the way back in 1997, to do time-lapse, you actually had to use film, right? Unless my digital camera sa nung 97 and they were using it in this way. A flag for that. What? Let's forward it a little. That's crazy. They actually built this set? No, the VOD. Huh. I know they built a set, but I didn't know it was this big. Just the scale is crazy. Grabe, no? What production value you can come up with when you're given like when you're given a budget this big. James Cameron, 'di ba? Titanic movie. Titanic movie. $200 million budget in 1997. A $200 million budget is almost unheard of. Wow. They could have just built the damn ship. But if they did, how are they gonna pay Leo? Wow, look at that, man. The details. Okay, wait. I'm curious, right? How much did the Titanic boat cost? $7.5 million. Oh, which is equivalent. Oh, there you go. So, all right, Tavis, apparently, according to AI, the budget for the entire movie was about the budget for the entire ship all the way back in 1912. So, nah. Couldn't have been possible to build just the ship. Grabe, oh. What is this, man? And then they sank it too, right? Nuts. What? They even built that part? Wow. When it was capsizing, no? Wow. Okay, what else do we have here? My 3-year-old son just beat stage 4 cancer. Let's go! A guy came to a shelter to choose a cat, but the cat chose him first. Yup, it just happens, chat. Is there like a meme that goes, there's a cat selection, cat distribution system. Cats find their way into people's lives in unexpected ways, as if by some unseen force or cosmic alignment. Oh, right. I see, Riza. So cool, man, when parents pull off stuff like this. Throwback to when my son asked to see a Lamborghini for his birthday. I reached out to a group of supercar owners and they showed up. And I'm willing to bet that these supercar owners did this all for free. They're probably just super genuinely happy that they could make a kid happy with their cars. I think at the end of the day, car enthusiasts, zero ego between them. Like in the same way in the gym, like the true gym enthusiasts, zero ego. I think that's how you master a hobby, right? To master a hobby means to also figure out how to lose all sense of the ego along the way. Random Ford Explorer, aka Cop Car. Oh no, it's this one. Because the Cop Car is also a Ford Explorer, right? Hey. Oh, look at that Hot Wheels. Many tears have been shed. Many laughs were had. Many eardrums busted at such a young age. Yeah, I would say, Riza, I think I mean even in bodybuilding, right? Or in gym culture, meron naman din ego and people get very competitive. But I would like to talk about those who have, found mastery in their hobby, those who know what it's like to grind your way up there. Maybe if you were spoon-fed, or maybe if you did your silver spoon, you went the silver spoon route and just found your car and just threw a lot of money onto it. Not like I'm talking about mastery. When it comes to mastery, it's pretty cliche. We see it in all these kung fu movies. But oftentimes, yung mga gurus, yung mga masters, they're the calmest people ever, because it is true. When you reach that part of any hobby worth pursuing, it's a grind to get there. So by the time you finish, or by the time you find yourselves at the top of that community or the top of that culture, alam mo what it's like to be a beginner, a true beginner. What it's like to see people hustle as hard as you. When you can probably even tell when it's just pure competition, like competitive spirit lang talaga, or may yabang na and may ego. Iba naman yun, di ba? Iba naman siguro yung iba ang competitiveness, iba ang ego. Yeah. Two dudes in 2003, unaware they were making a legendary song. This is so cool. This is so cool. They're just happy, man. Everybody's just on the orange juice.
You were a child, crawling on your knees, toward making mama so proud, but your voice is too loud.
All right, let's move on. The University of Kyoto in Japan. The University of Kyoto in Japan allows students to wear anything they want for their graduation ceremony. I know. That's so cool, man. Kudos to schools who have this kind of thinking. I know, man. This guy took me out for real. For a second, I thought I kind of forgot na nasa BeAmazed subreddit tayo. For a second there, I thought we were on the memes or slash funny subreddit. That was good. That was good. Okay. Where are we now? Okay.
小伙，手上扎刺了，咋办呢？
What?
小伙， 小虎，手上扎刺了，咋办呢？再摸一下。
Stop bothering me. Oh, this is so cool. I've seen this once before, chat. I think this is what attracted me to the BeAmazed subreddit and what made me think about talking about it on stream. This is what I saw. Thomas Romain is a French anime artist. He's trying to redraw all of his son's drawings. Crazy, right? And also imagine that the son got the son inherited a lot of the talent that his dad got. Because to come up with imagination like this, galing, diba? And then the dad redrew it. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, this is what got me into this subreddit. Look at that, chat. Look at the talent this kid has. The imagination too. Galing, no? Wow. Dad also managed to add a villain here or an antagonist here. And then the snake. Wow. For real, Riza? Look at that. Galing, no? The imagination. Like, I could never, right? You ask me to draw something like this, it would probably take me a year to come up with anything half as special as these drawings. Probably even never. So cool. Look, the dad even got inspiration from this one. Look at the bottom lower left. You see the character's feet into the truck. The dad got inspiration from that. Galing, oh. Kid got a little lazy to erase this part, but okay. So creative. So creative. I'm more drawn, by the way, to the origin or the source of whatever the dad redrew. This is cool too. Galing. Okay, maybe last couple before we head out. This elderly man taking care of his elderly dog. Dogs, man. We don't deserve them, huh? I know, Gio. I agree. I agree, man. And I think that's one of the, much as I am all for technology and all for kids using, although controlled and regulated properly by parents, them using their iPads or their gadgets. I don't care what age they start. I won't judge them either, as long as it's properly regulated and there's a reason behind the regulations. One of the pitfalls of too much gadget use at a young age, whether it's on a phone or on a tablet, is kids are not allowed to be bored anymore. And it's when you're bored that the mind wanders. When the mind wanders, it begins being creative. It thinks of new ideas, new thoughts. It becomes curious, right? Nagkakaroon ng ng interest for the mundane. But kids, and I'd argue a lot of the times even adults, whenever we're faced with screens all the time, so you can just imagine, right? If as adults you're already affected by this, and you already have somewhat of matured thinking, what more kids who are trying to still learn the controls in life? But when we're not allowed to be bored, or when we're looking at screens, and we're always fed information, or we're always fed results, what to look forward to, what happens next, wala nang space for the imagination to fill in the gaps. It's just a constant feed of reels, of TikToks, of shorts, of videos. No more boredom, and so the attention span also gets affected by it, because now that we always have to fill in the void with some kind of entertainment, we feel like something's wrong whenever we're not getting our GABA drips, diba? Our drops, our bits of dopamine. Diba? Mga dopamine hits na pag nawawala yon, or when we can't access it right away, we kind of feel a little off. So I'm also a victim to this, by the way, as a person who works on social media. I'm very, very prone to that too. But my point here is, what more kids? Yeah. Yep. Curiosity is a teacher the kids need. True. So again, I recognize all the benefits that gadget use has, but at the same time, lack of gadget use. I recognize the benefits that gadget use has, because one could argue that there are many things to be learned from the internet as well that we wouldn't have learned on our own. But I think, just as with anything, too much of anything is bad. Diba? Too much of one thing is bad. And I think yun yung nawawala sa kids ngayon. Imagination, curiosity. They're not allowed to be, we can't be bored anymore. So I guess I'm interchanging things here, right? I'm talking about kids and I'm talking about us. But for the most part, it just applies to humans in general. Happy birthday, Selena! Shout out sa'yo, and I hope you have a really, really good day today. Oh, I like that, Gio. I like your style or your workflow. Oh, yeah. And that part, sa part 9, I agree with you. Riza. I think I mentioned earlier that one of the pros of access to information is that, well, there are some things that we wouldn't have come up with just our own. Pero it takes a mature mind, right? It takes a mature mind, or a focused mind to realize the difference. Lucky for you, Riza, na-recognize mo yung difference na yun. How about when we scale it down to somebody who's only 5, somebody who's only 6, 7, 8, right? Kids that, have to be bored so that they get stimulated out of the boredom, and not so much from the gadgets that they use. Both are good. Again. I'm not saying gadget use is bad, or stimulation from gadget use is better or worse. I'm saying you need stimulation in many forms. I'm gonna get quoted by MJ for that again. Back in my day. No, hindi naman. I'm 100% for gadget use. I'm actually very liberal when it comes to gadget use, because laking internet ako, chat. I don't know about you, but as a millennial, I'd like to say the internet raised me. I'm a creature of the internet. Been lurking memes since a kid. I'm one of the cool dads. I like that, SC. Yeah, yeah. I agree for the most part. Don't get me wrong, right, chat? Like our thoughts in this case are not opposite of each other. They're actually complementary. Your side of millennial. Yeah, I would say. Yeah. Lucky internet. I went through stage 1 of the internet. Okay, I went through stage 1 of the internet, and I'm not sure a lot of you did, but there was a time when the internet was just text based. When interaction was purely text. Hardly any photos. Some GIFs here and there, maybe a photo, here and there. But for the most part, conversations or topics or threads, just pure text. And then it's just people interacting in threads. Sort of like Reddit, but I would say 2 steps down. Like forums, mga ganun. Palabo-labo, need more relaxing stuff, bawas na sa mga stress. Pero marami talaga sa internet na nakakapag-stress. I think another way I want to put it is maybe imagination isn't so much the word that we want to focus on. Because gets ko yung sinasabi ni Riza and MJ, and I agree with it. Maybe it's stimulation. Yun na lang siguro, di ba? That I think we've kind of forgotten how to find stimulation organically. There you go. And tools, however you want to call our gadgets, they are helpful, yes, but oftentimes there is too much reliance on our gadgets for stimulation that we've kind of forgotten how to find it organically. Probably that, right? Probably that. Or well, I mean, of course, you could always argue, well, gadgets do stimulate organically, diba? Because you could generate new thoughts from being inspired on what you see in your gadgets. Yeah, sure. True. But I think what I mean to say is, tanggalin mo yung gadgets natin and we kind of weep for a day. Kind of feel like something's missing in our lives already. Not for better or for worse. Again, I'm not trying to say that gadgets are evil. I'm just saying that we can't be bored anymore. We can't because you give us 10... Okay, here. I think we're all victims of this, right? You call customer service. Call customer service because there's something wrong with your phone bill and you've done the apps, you've done the tweets, but nobody's answering you properly. You call customer service and luckily somebody picks up right away. You don't get into that long song of being in queue for the longest time and then my jingle that's trying to keep you happy. Sure, okay. Wala yun. Somebody picks up and they say, all right, sir, we hear you and we recognize your concern. We're gonna talk to the appropriate people about this. Can I put you on hold for a minute? Sure, yeah, okay. I'm okay to be put on hold for a minute. What do you do for that minute, chat? Be honest with yourself. What do you do in the 1 minute that they put you on hold? You pick up your phone and you do a couple of scrolls, right? A couple of scrolls here and there. Check out your notifications. Not because it's intentional, not because you're actually like, yeah, I want to check my notifications because earlier this morning I forgot to reply to someone. Nah. You open up your phone because it's instinct already. It's habit. No, you open up your phone because it's habit already. You already know you're gonna be waiting for a minute. Sure, you could say now you'll never know when that minute gets extended and you don't get informed. But yeah, just that, right? Take that small example and then apply it into other aspects of your life. You arrive at your friend's house. Susunduin mo siya. You bring your car, you arrive at your friend's house. You're there and you're waiting for them to come out. What do you do in the 1 minute that you're waiting for your friend to come out? Again, unintentional pick up of your phone. Scroll. Andiyan na si friend. Baba ko na yung phone ko. Let's go. Gone are the days where in between sets in the gym even, you just stare into space blankly, like stare blankly into space, not doing anything. Or maybe you indulge yourself with with a bit of people watching here and there. But it's not uncommon to see people be on their phones in between sets, forget that they've been on their phones for 5 minutes, and then suddenly you remember that, it's now set number 2. So, it's not an exaggeration. These are everyday things that happen to us already. And it just points out the idea that we're constantly stimulated, right? All the time. Artificially stimulated all the time. That sometimes, when you try to go to bed, your brain is having a hard time to slow down and shut off. Because the entire day, you never gave it a break. So, not trying to be an old guy here, not trying to be an elder millennial. It's just, I guess, if anything, it's worth thinking about. Worth just pondering on. You're not a better person when you could manage to wait for a minute, right? Wait for a minute and be bored because customer service asked you. You're not better than everyone else just because you can work out without looking at your phone. But so that's not what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is behaviors have changed over time, and it's quite interesting to see the effects of our daily habits in this day and age to our overall health. Yeah. Too late, old man. Oh my gosh. So yeah. That's it's interesting perspective that I tend to think about a lot these days. Or maybe I'm old. Yeah, there too. I mean, that's a good perspective also that Palaboy Laboy offered. When you're older, time is a luxury. Waiting is the least option that we want. So I guess when you fill in the gap, right? Make it worth it. 1 minute akong pag-aantayin. All right, I'll make it count. I've been working all day. Give me a break. So that's also as valid. Again, I'm not saying you're better or worse if you pick up your phone at every instance of the day. All I'm saying is I think there's value in thinking about the way social media makes us behave these days. Yeah, there you go. No! Bro, stop aging me! Barnes, if I'm not mistaken, may mga 24/7 na baliwag. But I mean, just as a good argument would also be to say, is filling the void with social media a good use of your time? It's again, no right or wrong answer. It's a good debate. It's worth just understanding both sides of the equation para mas mas mapanuri right? With the way we live our lives, and you live your life, chat, however way you want to. Okay, I'm trying to catch up with Riza and Gio's strong, and I think at this point a little heated already. Let me catch up. Chill, okay? Chill first. Oh, again, I think it's complementary, right? What I'm trying to say. Um, you could argue, yeah, you can hug it out, chat. Hug it out. You could argue both ways, and none will. You'll both be flying over each other's heads if you don't recognize. I think Gio's trying to recognize that, or at least acknowledge yung sinasabi ni Riza. But I think it's gonna be moot to I think it's going to be moot to argue over something where there are no right and wrong answers. I think we're figuring it out also, right? As a human species, human race, we're trying to figure this one out. So, yeah. Ako rin eh. Nagmo-monologue ako dito eh. Pagkita ko, ang bilis umaandar nung chat. But yeah, I do respect Riza and Gio's opinions. They're both really just coming up with a good discussion. Yeah. Yeah. Again, Chad, I welcome this kind of arguments, especially when you think that what you're saying is correct, or you have a strong point and you want it to be challenged. But at the same time, be open to discussion, be open to dialogue. And I'm not trying to call anybody out, okay? Just generally, mas gusto kong ganun. I've been mentioning this in the past 3 streams, I think. Mas gusto ko talagang may arguments tayo sa comment section, or meron tayong dialogue na nangyayari, kaysa sa lahat tayo nag-agree lang and we're all one big echo chamber. Diba? So, I'm super chill with this one. Go argue along, or go fight for what you fight for your point. Just keep it respectful, right? Like what OJ said. The mods are gonna get mad at you if you guys don't keep it respectful. Okay. Last one. Mom accidentally captures baby's first steps. Alrighty, no, this is gonna be cool. Let's see. Work those neck muscles, baby. Figure the controls out. Let's go. Figure the controls out. Oh. That's so cool, man. The baby knew. Yeah. That's a good one. The baby knew all this time. The baby knew the mom needed a good reaction so that they could farm views and pay rent with TikTok money. Yeah. Good one, SC. It's pretty cool to see this. By the way, it's instinct. It's always just a matter of time before babies learn to walk. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, uh, yeah, thank you for the reminder here, Bok. Arguments, no shoving things down each other's throat. Alam kong wala na si MJ kasi hindi na siya nagsasalita kanina. But, yeah, a lot of times, chat, you're just smart. Okay? I'm not gonna not recognize that. We have a good chat. Everybody here is pretty smart. That's why talagang magbabangga yung opinions many times. And I think it's a skill too, right? It's a skill to also agree to disagree or accept that there's always room for more learning. Again, not a call out on any specific person. Just saying that these things are bound to happen. You guys are bound to you and I and everybody here in the chat are bound to bump heads because when the opinion is strong and we want to fight for it and defend it, heated stuff happens. Bro, come on. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. At least Riza and Gio for sure. If I'm not mistaken, it's very sorry team, my teacher mode just got triggered. There you go. So Gio's there. Chillin. Riza's there. Chillin also. Not fight. Just an argument. Oh, diba? Oh, yan. We're cool then. We're cool, chat. Alright, so before we end this stream, I said below 2 hours because we have to do our 5-step sleeping routine. End stream. Hugas ng pinggan. Skincare. Tulog. No, I'm missing. End stream. Hugas ng pinggan. Pack clothes, skincare, sleep. No, alright, edit. Papagalitan tayo ni Editor Kelvs, chat, if hindi tayo mag-edit. So, end stream, that's why it's 5. Edit, hugas pinggan, pack clothes for the shoot, skincare, then sleep. Yeah, buti nga, gumaling actually. I have to cut my nails too for the shoot. Buti nga gumaling yung cracked nails ko sa kakahugas ng pinggan. But actually, chat, pinagtawanan lang ako ni Ali Orts eh. Low-key. Feeling ko, hindi siya tumawa, pero feeling ko pinagtawanan niya ako deep inside. Nung sinabi ko na, nagka-crack na yung nails ko sa kakahugas ng pinggan. Chat, I probably wash 15% of all the dishware. Not because I intentionally do so or that I'm lazy and I don't wash the dishes, but oftentimes Aliors just likes keeping things tidy. So nung umiiyak ako about my fingers being cracked already, siya parang, what are you saying, bro? Man up. Pahay daw si Barney kay Amir bukas. Oh yeah! Magkasama kami ni Amir bukas. At least we know who's the dominative one. What's that mean, bro? No, she's better than me. For sure, chat. Like I'm not. Yeah, I'd be happy for her to be a better human than me. Like I would root for her to be a better human than me. I'd try my best still though. I want to outcompete her there in becoming the better human. But yeah, I have no problems with that at all. Sabi ni MJ, natatawa ako sa inyo, parang di pa kayo sanay sa dalawang yan. Pag usapang intellectual, shut up ako, pero normal yan, kanila yan eh. No, man, it hurts. Like, I don't think you guys have ever cracked your nails here, chat, and lifted weights. Sobrang lumalalim to. Um, and um, and makakapal yung kalyo nung fingertips ko from all the lifting weights. So pag nag-split yung balat nun, it's a pretty painful experience, Chad. I'm not gonna wish that on my enemies. Anywho, all right, chat. Let's wrap this stream up. I gotta sleep. Where is our music? Come on. Hangnail? Maybe that's what I'm referring to. What's a hangnail? Maybe hindi crack. Hangnail. No. That's not what it is. Crack finger tips. No, not that. Oh no, ew. Corner. Dry skin. Yeah. And also I put chalk I chalk up in the gym. And I don't moisturize enough, Chad. I should though. Alright, good night everybody. I want to give a huge shout out to our super chat from we have a super chat? I think that's a typo. Alright, chat, no super chat, my bad, but we do have love from Gio's TTS tonight. Gio dropped a TTS earlier today for our light color. Huge shout out to you, Gio. As the days go by, I hope we could help reach our June member goal. We're some ways behind, but I hope we do make it, chat. 225 is the goal, currently at 170. Thank you rin sa mga mods natin na active. I think we saw all the mods tonight. Bok, Barnes, OJ, Caleb, and Paring Ray were all in the stream. Am I a swimmer? Nope. Not a swimmer, man. But my fingers hurt. Anything else here? Thank you also sa mga tumambay. Of course, Tristan, SC, Ron, Alex, Lars, Chan, Gio, Yel. Looking through the names here. Riza, Paul. Trying to see the names here. Palaboy, LJ, and everybody else, chat. Sarap yan, TTS. Have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Let's go! Nagpahabol pa si Paul ng good night before sleeping. Thank you so much, brother. W's in the chat for Paul. Let's go. Okay. I know, humabol pa eh. Have a great evening, everybody. Thank you so much. Wish me luck. Tomorrow's photo shoot. I hope I don't look stupid.